over the past few years, I've found myself certainly going back to some tactical edges that I used to use a long time ago when I used to fish with my dad. And certainly one of those has been PVA mesh bags of pellet. Now, it's served me in good stead for many years, just having that little ball of bait right next to the hook link and not having sort of a PVA mesh appeal to it. It gives it the ability to present well, protect the hook point, and for me, having that nice bag of really attractive pellets right next to your hook bait is absolutely deadly. Now, for any of us that use pellets, generally this is our presentation, a little PVA mesh filled with some attractive pellets. Now, when you are like me and use rigs that involve things such as aligners or tungsten droppers or anything along those lines that's actually above and beyond the sort of silhouette of just a hook link, what you find when you use these mesh bags is it's an absolute pain to drag everything through the bag, because how I want that to sit is over the hook point itself, protecting that in weedy or silty conditions. Now, PVA mesh has always been a pest until PB Products have brought out this, which is the PVA Mesh Threader Needle. Now, to all intents and purposes, it looks a little bit like a disgorger, but what you've got at one end is a razor sharp point, and then you've got a crook end at the other. What that allows me to do is essentially pierce through the bag very easily, and as you can tell, this is thicker than the normal sort of stringer needle or bait needle that you would use. And what that's done is actually part those mesh weaves. And what that'll allow me to do now is quite simply drag through the rig without it getting snagged on anything. So simply hook over into the crook end, your quick change loop, and without any pressure, without any fuss, it pulls through. It's pulled the aligner into the bag. As you can see there, the dropper has come through the bag. So then all I got to do, quickly nip on my anti-tangle sleeve and away to go. And what that allows me to have there now is a perfectly presented little bag of pellets, super attractive. It's what the fish want, just a little mouthful at this time of year and throughout the year. The hook point's protected, the rig is going to go out, it creates enough weight for me to kick that rig away, and quite frankly, a deadly tactic that over the last few years I have certainly forgotten about. So for a simple way to now thread any rig through any mesh, look no further than the PVA Mesh Threader Needle.